Hey guys, Seth from the Skull Army here, and welcome to elsword. This shit will probably be posted for every Friday, so keep a lookout for that. I will be going as Ein this time around. I'll be uploading 2 episodes of this playthrough every week. Hopefully I can keep up with that, and when we finish this, I might go for another version of Ein. This time we're going for... I'm not even going to pronounce that. Because, well, I know I can't pronounce that. Fuck me. Do not expect me to pronounce any of the freaking moves for Ein. We might go for another Ein character, or I will go with my Chung and go either Death Chaser or Attack Trooper, then head back to Ein after that playthrough's done. So, we'll be starting off as Ein. Now, these, after Ein has reached 99 and has hit max rank, I'll be doing heroic dungeons, shit like that afterwards. And, well, after that point, the episodes will be cut down to one of Ein, one of Chung each week, so you'll still be getting the Ein and Chung. If you guys want it to just be one or the other one week, just tell me and I'll upload that one, like 2 of that one, then the next week 2 of the other. Or I could figure out another way of doing it. It all depends on what ends up happening. This is going to be tedious, but it's one of the best ways of leveling up. So, heavy attacks is him throwing these orbs. I don't know what else to freaking call them. Now, Ein is a bit unique in the way that his, ult work, okay, oh dear. So, he's hit me, and you're supposed to get the, thing to go into your awakening, and I have not got that. So heavy attacks is just him doing this with some variations like that and that and that one. I'm actually doing enough damage that I could probably kill him. And then the sword variations is just using a blade and then that. That is the ZZZX variant. I haven't actually checked the... It's very hard to hit some of these sometimes, at least for me, because I accidentally hit one key too hard. Huh. Well, I'm gonna have to try and kill this guy another way. Oh, come on, you... Come on, you fat bastard. I'm not doing any fucking damage to him. I think the fire damage is the only way that I can actually fucking hurt him. Well, you're supposed to go into your awakening at this point, but I'm gonna have to cut so much of this out because of this weird bug that's happening right now. I keep pressing that button way too often, which is why I keep like walking backwards before I start shooting. I'll be doing this playthrough totally without anything. Practically, I've let myself have, well, I let myself get this beforehand, so I'll receive both of those. These will only, one of those will only last for 3 days, which is the XP booster. I'm very lucky I got that before I started, because I was thinking of doing this the other day. I just remembered this place doesn't have a mailbox, but not to matter. 30 in that, 30, 10 in that, 10 in that, 10 in that. With 3 left over, but 1 in each of these. And that's how I have this set up, why I'm leveling and all that kind of jazz. Because experience is very useful, bit of attack damage is useful, ed gain rather useful, and item drop rate very, very useful. Especially while just running through. Now, I won't be able to get to my mail until I get to Elder, so I have to pass through here, but first I have to get all the way through to there. Let's begin. And I will be fast forward or skipping any time that I have to stop for a large period of time, like you're going into the spa, because that's 5 minutes that you really don't want or need to see, because it's just me sitting there for around 5 minutes waiting, in all due sensicality. I just realized, do the L medallions that give you the XP boost stack with the 30%, the roughly 30% that I get, or 60% that I get from my resonator? Who knows? But either way, if you're just starting out in elsword, practically all you gotta do is, that's the awakening by the by. All you gotta do is hit up the spa, hit up whatever you need to do. Once you hit rank 90, I think, or probably it's just 99, you can get a mission, I think it is, for the L resonator. And that's how you get it. Oh shit. Get rid of all that nonsense and move straight on to the ruins. The main way to level up in this game without any XP medallions, if there's no events on or that, is pretty much go to the spa and get the XP buff from there. And then once you reach one character to rank 99, get the L-Resonator or whatever it's called to get, well, this level here and to open, well, the tab I opened before. After that, leveling gets a lot easier for your characters. So, what I was saying before, Ein's Awakening is, very unique in the way it works. I'll see if I can't show it off here, but that's if the game will let me show it off here. Ow. I think I will be able to, because I'm gaining my super energy fairly quickly here. And William here is an idiot. So, the way his works is he has 3 stages of awakening. The first stage you just saw, the second stage that you see now. There is a third stage, but I find it fairly annoying to try and get up to. Just because it requires a bunch of work, and I have a habit of, while I was playing Chung, of saving my awakening for the end. Of course, with Death Chaser, it doesn't really matter at a certain point, because Death Chaser can literally get back his whole his mask awakening just by activating 1 pearl. His Berserker awakening by activating 1 pearl. It's not as effective as if he awakened fully, but still, it does practically the same thing as his normal Berserker, it just gives less time. Wow. Has the same base total but gives you 9 extra combat power, which is a new stat system. Practically this. I guess I'll equip it. Does this actually give me any... Gives me a fair amount of extra combat power, so I'll wear that for now. I might be able to get up to the 3rd awakening if I can get enough people to kill during this part. During the part going up to the boss. Jesus. Thank fuck I get a version of super armor in that state. And I will totally admit that the first time I I played elsword, I thought it was a very big pay-to-win game. That you had to pay to get your job classes and all that. Then later on, me and my friend discovered that no, you didn't, and we were a bunch of idiots. It's easier to pay with your job for your job class, but it's not needed, seeing as your job class quest can give you a lot of experience going forward. Because it's forcing you to do more dungeons and get more experience from those dungeons. And I forgot to use Awakening. Meh. Well, that was... I guess all is fair. If you don't mind, stop beating on me. I'm sorry, did you immediately, like, turn your head to try and hit me with that? Damn. Have a lay down. And that is that. I'm a bit annoyed you can't turn the volume down on that, which kind of reminds me. I'm gonna unmute the sound effects, but not the background music, because, well, background music always gets me a bit scared that I'm going to have something happen during my videos. And that something isn't always, you know, pleasant. Enough on that regard. We shall go to the mailbox. Jesus Christ. After I get out of this, I have to hit something, because that's just gonna get annoying. I probably shouldn't be recording during an event, but I can't help it. I think this event's gonna be around for like another week or two. So, may as well use it during my playthrough. Huh, that can stack. And we'll be going for that one, if I remember correctly. Oh, right. Look how I haven't received any armor yet, but they just give me this pendant. Jesus. But that pendant would be a lot better, especially in... actually, the pendant you get is actually fairly nice because of how it works. It gives you extra experience during the... It's useful for the first part of this. Ow. That noise. Apparently I can jump even higher or friggin' some shit. Oh no, never mind. It doesn't actually register your jump. Very disappointed that it doesn't register your sprint or your jump. You damn bastard. I couldn't get up there while you were sitting there, you damn ass. Okay, so I have a feeling we are going to get the third bead so I can show you what Ein looks like in his fully awakened state. Because there's only 3 stages to his pendant awakening. Oh shit, I let it run out. Frick. Well, that's very, disappointing. Okay, we both died there. Fuck. I have no choice but to respawn in that situation, or else I would have lost a lot. Actually, I wouldn't have lost anything just there, but I would have probably got a double S if I paid more attention to my damn health bar. I'm just gonna skip that because these episodes are actually gonna be long enough without that kind of. Don't need you right now. Christ. I don't have this set up the way I like it at all. I should probably do this while I'm not recording, but you know, I hate I hate myself. Probably just cut this out anyway. But I am proving my own point of my idea. See, I didn't even hit the hot springs. So I'm gonna sit in the hot springs and for a little bit until I get the bath, and then we'll be moving on. And we'll be back as soon as I get the hot spring perk. Welcome back. Sorry, I forgot I didn't have my mic down. Had to pause it. Well, you know, stop the recording because OBS doesn't allow me to pause. Usually the buff lasts for around 30 minutes, but it seems like I overdid the small break that I did while I was quickly setting some other stuff up in the background. Move your ass. I'm gonna kick the shit out of you. I just remembered, I'm probably supposed to hold that one. Well, hello, Batty. I'm gonna aim for the hit. Ah, fuck it. That'll hit. Continue pushing through. What are you laughing about, ugly? If you're laughing about your own face, you should definitely laugh. And there we go. Now, before we continue on, we will be doing the job class quests. Well, starting to do it. Now, when I saw that last page, I only saw the purchase option. My brain automatically saw the purchase option and assumed that's the only way that I can get my job class. It is not. Back to this, and I forgot to equip my new skill.
In the name of the goddess Ishmael, unleash thy will.
Apparently I was in... How am I in battle? God damn it. By the way, this will be my first time actually playing the emotion empathy class. Is that correct? I'm gonna pop my Awakening Pearl there. Moving on very quickly. Unfortunately, it doesn't let me move on very quickly. And here's the final awakening step. You can awaken more after this, I'm 90% sure. But it won't change the appearance anymore because he only has 3 Awakening Pearl steps. The rest of it is just increasing the time on the awakening. I'm pretty sure that last skill got the full benefits of my awakening just before it ended. So that's that first part done for my awakening skill. Now we need to go back into Bandit's Cave to kick his ass. Then I'm pretty sure we have to go back to Elder and have a look at something there. I don't quite remember what I have to look at there. At this point I can equip that and it will be better than most of my weapons up to a certain point. I'm gonna keep that actually. Oh, I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. You're supposed to click that. The Berserker Ring. Wonder what that does.
In the name of the goddess Ishmael, unleash thy will.
Decreases armor. Upon being attacked, gain super armor for 3 seconds, reducing damage. That's fairly nice, but I would use it on more of a glass cannon. I would use it on a glass cannon or someone with the defense to spare, like Comet Crusher Chung. continue moving on. I have a feeling I'm going to hit rank 20 before I finish my job class quest.
Good work. Great job. Take it easy.
Yep, I'm probably going to get even higher than that. Fuck. Now I have to go have a chat with Hoffman, so we travel back to Elder. We've got a refresh on our buff, so we don't have to wait long after we speak to Hoffman. I probably should run that way.
Welcome to
Good
Elder.
work.
It was very interesting.
Now, we just have to complete one run of Wally's Castle. At this point, if you're already level 20, roughly, start skipping some of these quests. They'll still give you experience because of the new system.
I took care of William.
That's the exact one you want to go for. Armor, weapons. The weapons one will be useless until I think... all of that increases combat rating. Then again, we could just go for advanced stuff, which I am going to go for my boots and gloves. And I'll give myself that ring. But once you hit rank 20 there, just skip until you hit Wally's Castle, run into it, demolish everyone in your way, and then pretty much continue pushing forward. Now, that basic combat training is for... I'm not going to be able to look at the skill until I get in there.
Existerin.
Is for that. Just burn my way through here. Just burn the whole area. Move along as quickly as you can, and I just used my health potion by accident. Fuck. Force of bloody habit. And now we've achieved the second job class and all of the abilities that come along with it. Gonna start organizing myself. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there then.
Thank you.
We'll quickly travel to
Good work.
Bahamut? Bahamut? How do you say that? Then we'll travel back to the hot springs so we can renew that buff before it runs out. Because that's one of the important things. Renewing that buff before it runs out. We're just over the level needed for this dungeons. Thank fuck for that. I'm pretty sure that 50% metal does not stack. I am 90% sure. Am I correct in saying that these last two pieces will be a waste because they're low on combat stats? Only stat increase by is defense, which I never use defense anyway. Don't click that, click that. Defense? What's defense? Go in by myself, that's fine.
The name of the goddess.
I don't mind that at all.
Unleash thy will.
By the way, you'll be getting 2 episodes of roughly 60 minutes each day for most of my most of my shit from now on. I actually don't remember how this works properly. Now I know how that works properly. But I don't think I have anything that takes advantage of... Well, actually, apparently that takes advantage of my, By the way, yeah, there's no change between, the subclasses at this point. Well, the job path at this point, there's only a real change in the awakening of the path when you hit the second job class. Second job class and third job class is the only times where the awakening changes. The hell's that sound? Jesus!
Good work.
Well, that's one way to trap a boss.
Take it easy.
Oh dear. Oh. And once again, I have to start skipping missions because of level. Because I out-leveled the missions quite drastically, to the point where they'll be giving me barely any experience during them. If you can get an event like this with my with a fairly high resonant level, where you can get this 20%, this 200% boost plus like the spa boost. Okay, I've actually just completed that whole section, so I have to actually go to huh. Where do I go from here? I'm not high enough to do that. So I guess I do the... I accidentally skipped too far. I guess I have to do this real quick. Always check the pendant to make sure that I'm not getting any more experience out of it. Well, any more level requirement out of it. At this point, trading those out is fairly worth it because it's giving me far more defense at that point. My alloy chest plate is still giving me... I'm doing a damn dangerous trade there. I did that again, didn't I? God damn it. Let's go through this. I'm gonna choose a...
I will lead you to the goddess.
Let's go with red this time around. Okay, it seems also randomly why Awaken, you might change your perk naturally as well. I'm still not too sure how to use this class, so forgive me if I'm doing something wrong. And I will have to do some reading between episodes, which this will be the last dungeon for the episode. So you'll see one job class per episode by the looks of it. Or you'll see me do the first job class during the first episode, second job class during the second episode. I don't think we'll get up to the Transcendent. Transcendent might take me around 2 episodes to do. But after this, I'll take a quick break and see what this job class is all about. See how to do it. See what all the skills work with each other like. Well, that was pointless. Demolish! The new boss will spawn in about a minute. Oh, I didn't hold that down. Fracking hell. Ow. That actually kind of hurt. I know I wasted that awakening pearl, but I just wanted to fully show you what the iron tree looks like here. This is what Iron's full awakening looks like. Just to show it off. That's fucking loud. So, I'll see you guys next time, and hopefully I have a better understanding of this class by next time, so I can share it more with you. I'll see you guys next time here at the Skull Army.